Today we are going to talk about the 7 faults that a camshaft sensor presents when it is varied, and I will tell you how to solve this problem. When this sensor fails, it can totally affect the performance of our vehicle. And what are these faults? Number 1. Engine pulse. This is very common when the camshaft sensor starts to fail, because more or less fuel is injected into the cylinders, causing you to have a loss of power when you're driving, or the car suddenly accelerates and decelerates. And this is due to an incorrect PCI reading because of the camshaft sensor failure. Number 2. The engine shuts down in gear. While driving, the engine may suddenly shut down or even stall. And this is because there is no signal in the injectors to send fuel to the engine cylinders. What you need to do in this situation is to put on your hazard lights and pull over to the side of the street or road and try to restart the vehicle. Number 3. High fuel consumption. When you notice that your car has any of the above faults and is also consuming fuel very fast, it is due to a bad reading of the camshaft position sensor when it is defective, injecting more fuel than it needs and causing it to be wasted. Number 4. Problems starting the vehicle. A bad camshaft sensor will cause the vehicle's engine to have trouble starting. And this is caused because the signal being transmitted in the computer is weakening, causing there to be no ignition spark. Number 5. Engine light on. This light can encompass many problems and does not necessarily have to be a faulty camshaft sensor. But if your sensor is varied, you're going to start seeing this light on your dash. This indicates that the computer is not recognizing when a valve is opening or closing. That's why I recommend scanning your car for diagnostic codes to check for this problem. Number 6. Poor acceleration. When you are driving, you will notice that the vehicle feels forced and you will not be able to go more than 60 km per hour when this sensor starts to fail. Affects the computer signal by injecting too little fuel in the wrong way. Number 7. Transmission problems. In some brands of cars, the transmission locks up and does not allow you to shift. On occasion, it also does not allow you to accelerate beyond a certain speed. To solve this problem, the defective sensor must be completely replaced. A temporary solution is to turn off the engine and wait about 15 minutes and then start the vehicle. But then the problem will be repeated, so I recommend changing it completely. Now, how do we solve all these problems? The best thing to do is to change the sensor for a new one. They are not very expensive and you can do it at home without having to go to a garage. It will take you at most 10 minutes to perform this task. The steps you need to follow are as follows. Step 1. You are going to disconnect the negative battery cable. Step 2. You are going to locate the sensor. It is usually located on the top front or rear of the engine. It will probably have a 2 or 3 wire connector. Step 3. You're going to loosen the tab on the sensor so you can disconnect the wires. Step 4. You're going to remove the camshaft sensor by removing the bolts that hold it to the distributor. It's usually 8 mm or 10 mm bolts. Step 5. Apply a little engine oil to the gasket of the new sensor. Step 6. Install the new camshaft sensor and secure it with the mounting bolt. Step 7. Reconnect the sensor cable connector. Step 8. Reconnect the negative battery terminal. Step 9. Start your vehicle. I hope you like this information. Any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in an upcoming video.